some breaking news coming in this point in time. According to an Emirati official, an American or Israeli strike is likely to hit Iran within the next 24 hours. So that's the piece of information which we are tracking at this point in time. Of course, another escalation in a war that still has seen no near end. And as we speak, viewers, Iran has already launched its first missile and drone attack on the United Arab Emirates since a ceasefire with the United States took effect on April 8. And it also fired 2 drones at a ship in the Strait of Hormuz, according to UAE authorities. I'm being joined by my colleague Mayank on the broadcast here, who is tracking all the details for us. Mayank, another escalation according to an Emirati official. We are learning that Iran is likely to be hit again within the next 24 hours.
Yeah, these are the kind of speculations we are hearing of. And the details as far as the drone attacks is concerned is yet to be out. And some official words coming out of Iran would make the things easier to understand. But as far as things are concerned, it's almost 1 month since the ceasefire took place and came into being. But then things had since then got stranded. What I mean to say is actually there has been no movement ahead as far as the movement of the vessels in the Strait of Hormuz is concerned. And that is affecting the whole world in one way or the other, directly or indirectly. And not only Iran, because it has to be clarified that Strait of Hormuz is not just about Iran. And there are exporting nations, which includes UAE, which includes Qatar, which includes Bahrain, Oman, even Saudi Arabia to that extent. So the issue has embroiled the whole Middle East into that. Now coming back to specifically the talks which are going on, these are important because the kind of words and sources have been quoted that there could be a strike from the Israel or US side. Let's wait for it because there's no words as far as the attacks being launched from the Iran side has come.
Yet, as per sources, there can be an attack on Iran in the next 24 hours. Mayank, I would request you to please stay on with us because we have another piece of an important breaking news coming at this point in time. We're learning United States of America President Donald Trump in an interview to foreign media has said, and I quote, that Iran will be blown off the face of the earth. That's the kind of language which Donald Trump has used. And he says that if they attack US vessels carrying out Project Freedom, they will be blown off the face of earth. I'm, of course, continue to be joined by my colleague Mayank on the broadcast here. Mayank, again, another threat and a serious threat coming in from Donald Trump, where he's saying that Iran will be blown off the face of earth. Another very distasteful threat coming in from the president himself.
Since after a month when the president said that they'll bomb Iran to Stone Age, now this statement. Now, having said that, there had been lots of back and forth as far as the duel of words has been going on. And in that case, there had been lots of uncertainty as far as the statements is concerned. So, I mean, you could never surmise whatever is going to happen because after the ceasefire came into being on April 8th, nothing has moved forward. I think this is what is making the things unusual or unnerving the people because US had been claiming that they'll be making the movement possible even after the naval blockade, which came into being during the ceasefire. Nothing has happened as far as the movement is concerned. And there's an indirect pressure from the whole world because cost of living has increased across the globe in one way or the other. And specifically coming to India, it has affected India in so many ways because lots of fuel and energy needs were being met from that side. And that included LPG, which is liquefied petroleum gas and CNG. So all that thing is costing people and manufacturing. In that case, Asia has been the hub of manufacturing, which was getting fuel from this side. So all this thing is unnerving the people. So let's say even if these statements could make things forward or calibrate the things in a way that some positive outcomes take place, that is also one of the kind of a game which is taking place in the
So in all
side.
likelihood, the direct or indirect impact on the livelihoods and the manufacturing costs, as you were mentioning, is already increasing because of the strain which is, being experienced in the Strait of Hormuz. And with the fresh threat coming in from Trump to Iran, as specific as that it will be blown off the face of earth, somewhere or the other, it makes the situation more difficult in the Middle East conflict. Thank you so much for joining us with all those details here. More news and updates on the other side.